Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? I really want us to talk about this whole teaching online stuff, like to teach English online. As you guys know, I'm a foreigner excuse me, living in Russia. So I tried teaching online as a side hustle. Guys, let me just be honest. And this is teaching without experience, teaching without an English language certificate, like any official English language certificate. Actually, I do have a degree, but it's not in English or any of this anything related to language. So I tried the whole teaching online thing, teach English online here in Russia. As you know, with the sanctions, PayPal, Payoneer, and all these other things don't work here in Russia. So that's another thing, because it makes you limited. You cannot teach online in other countries. How will you be paid and all of that? Guys, please, if you know another way payments can be done apart from PayPal and Payoneer here in Russia, please, you can tell me in the comments. But so far I realized that those Payoneers, PayPals, and the likes of them, they don't work here in Russia. They are not available here in Russia because of the sanctions. So I tried teaching online, and to my greatest surprise, I was very, I won't say disappointed. I would just say I was shocked at the happenings, because there are actually sites we can teach online here in Russia. But here is the thing, the sites, they do pay in rubles, and Russia uses the Mir card. We don't have Visa cards, we don't have MasterCards anymore. So it uses the Mir cards. And here's the thing, there are many people who are not willing to give, like, people of color jobs, like English language teaching jobs. Like, they have this thing in their heads, they have a certain category they have placed black people. So once you register on this site, please let me know if you like to know some of these sites in the comments. Do you want me to do a video on some of the platforms you can teach English on here in Russia? Just let me know in the comments. I can take out time to do that. So I went on all these platforms, register on them, fill their forms and all of that. And I started applying, started looking for students. Guys, the funny thing about this thing is this: there are many people who are not willing for black people to teach them. That is one thing I realized. And another thing is that there are some that think the kind of people they want to teach them are Americans, British, like people from those countries, you know. And once you tell them, oh, you're from Africa, they are just like, no. And they expect you, I don't know, to make magic. Someone will get to you and says, oh, he wants to learn English in 2 weeks. He wants to learn English and become fluent in 1 week. Like, very unrealistic expectations, you know. So when you try explaining to them that these things, you need to put in the effort, work hard and all of that, it becomes a problem. So I tried this whole teach online thing here in Russia. First, what I gathered is that for you to teach English here in Russia, I'm talking about the online part of it. There are certain sites that will require you to have like a certificate, a language certificate. And also there is the part of the taxes. Like that is one very important, here they call it nalog. That's one very important part. So some of these platforms, they will ask you for your tax details. So if you are a foreign student and you are probably not paying taxes in Russia, you are here to study and you just want to teach online, you want to do it like a side hustle, that's also another thing you should consider. Many of these sites, they want to know your tax information, your tax details, and all of that. Another thing I gathered again is that apart from the taxis and the other part, the sites that are free, that are willing to let you teach English online, there is a lot of competition. Like there is a whole lot of people who also want to teach English online. And there are students here. I got a student who asked me, what materials will you be using to teach me English? Like after explaining everything to her, she's like, I have to call you privately. I'm like, what kind of materials do you want me to use to teach you? Like, explain that to me. I don't understand. I don't know, but guys, please tell me some of these things in the comments. Have you encountered a situation where a student gets in contact with you and she asked like, what materials will you be using to teach her? Have you encountered that? I really like to know. So currently, after researching all these sites, and there is one that I found interesting, I got a couple of students from there, and that's the one I use for now, because it's very convenient, and the site helps you get a student. Then they take a percentage from the money, like from the pay. The students pay through the site, and the site removes their percentage and gives you the rest. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Look at this view. Oh my god. So that's it, guys, for today. This whole teaching, that's my opinion on this whole teaching online thing. As a foreigner here in Russia, you know, the sanctions really played an important part. The sanctions, it really played an important part, because it limits a lot of things here in Russia. Like English teachers are I'm talking about online English teachers are very limited here in Russia, because if you check all these other apps, these international apps like the Italki and the rest of them, Cambly, Preply and all of that, these are sites that use PayPal, Payoneer and all these other things. And if this is not available to you in Russia, it means that being on these sites is like waste of time, because even if you get a student, how do you get your money? So that limits you to look for sites only in Russia, to look for sites that are based in Russia and that pay using the Mir card. So that's a lot of limitation. That means you can teach English online just within Russia. And you have all these other complications of students not wanting you because you are from Africa, and all of that. So that's my take on it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.